so let's just settle into our meditation posture. So if you are sitting at a desk, and if somebody could let me know if they can't hear me, just let me know. But if my voice is clear and you can hear me okay. Okay, seems to be all good. All right. Okay, if you are sitting at a desk and your feet are down, just make sure your legs are in a parallel position, so you're not kind of crossing your ankles. It's kind of a habit that we have, cross our legs, cross our ankles, keep them parallel. And your sits bones raised maybe 1 to 2 inches, 2 to 4 inches. And hands in the meditation mudra, right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. And just imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. So you can imagine somebody is above you, almost like a puppeteer, just very gently lengthening that string, putting some space in between those vertebrae, coaxing the muscles along the spine, along the back. And the shoulders are aligned with the hips and the ears with the shoulders as much as possible. Head is slightly tipped forward, putting a little bit of length in the back of the neck. The eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose to a spot about 2 inches ahead if they were open. And the tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. And bring your awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp, forehead, the eyes, back of the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the mouth, the jaw. Then bring your attention to the back of the head. Just relax your scalp there, particularly at the base of the skull. And your ears, go inside your ear to relax the inner ear and the temples and the jaw, back of the neck, the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Just allow them to drop down. And relax the throat and the chest and the belly, limbs, hands, fingers, and feet and toes. And bring the mind to the breath. How are you showing up today? What's going on? And without judgment, just notice. And are there any sounds in your environment that are somehow distracting you? So if so, just allow those sounds to be there, particularly if there's nothing you can do about them. And try not to engage. And just notice how your mind kind of is happy to wander off and get distracted. And let's just very gently bring it back. And then notice your thoughts again as they're arising. And just notice what's bubbling up to the surface. And just allow it. But try not to engage. Just let the thoughts just flow. And meanwhile, you put yourself on the bank of the river and watch them like an interested observer, a scientist almost. but you're free from those thoughts because you're sitting there watching objectively. Now let's bring to mind all those people of our life, our loved ones, our children, our spouses, our children's children, our work colleagues, our besties. And then there's those people we have some difficulty with. So allow them to come to your mind. And then there's those strangers. I drove up from Aptos yesterday, which is about 3 hours south of here. And I must have passed thousands and thousands and thousands of people on the freeway. They're all strangers, fleetingly passing through our lives, through each other's lives. And we never think of them other than that car in front of me that's, I wish it would go faster, or can you get out the way, or that's a nice car. We don't really think necessarily of the people inside. They're strangers to us. But the friend, the enemy, and the stranger are all equally deserving of our care, our concern, our heart. Why? Because they're all wishing to be happy. They're all wishing to be free from suffering. And they all have this unbelievable capacity for this enlightened mind. So I think we'll do this meditation this morning on the Medicine Buddha for all these people of our life. And by extension, all sentient beings. But first we'll do some 9-round breathing. So just again, imagine you're breathing in through your right nostril, blissful, radiant white light, pausing at the top of the breath, and then breathe out through your left. All this kind of energy of attachment and grasping and neediness and not feeling enough, wanting more. Just breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke. And it disappears into space. It's also kind of like restlessness. Do that 3 times. And then breathe in through your left nostril, blissful, radiant white light, pausing at the top of the breath. And then breathe out through the right, your anger, depression, and bitterness, and grudges, and jealousies, disappointments. And breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke. Do that 3 times. And then breathe in blissful, radiant white light. A pause at the top of the breath. And then breathe out all your ignorance energy. This is not knowing the way things truly exist. And not really understanding or knowing or appreciating cause and effect, karma. And do that 3 times. So we'll do 3 sets of 3 in our own time. It takes about 5 minutes. And when you finish, just feel. And notice. How's that restlessness? How's your mind? So now imagine Medicine Buddha. He's a few inches above the crown of your head. And he's sitting on a moon disk, which rests in the center of an open lotus. He has his legs crossed in the Vajra or full lotus posture, which is each foot over the opposite thigh. He's facing the same way as you. And his body is made of this bright blue, dark blue sapphire light, this emanating light. Every aspect of this visualization is light. His right hand rests on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realizations, which is the back of the hand touching the knee, and the thumb and the first finger are touching. The fingers are pointing down. And he's holding the stem of an aurora plant, which is like, it must be a medicine plant, between his thumb and his first finger. His left hand is in his lap in the gesture of concentration, which we've just put our left hand in earlier. And he's holding a bowl, again made of sapphire light, and this is filled with nectar. And this nectar is the medicine that heals all our negativities and our obscurations and our illnesses. He's wearing the 3 saffron robes of a monk and has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. So he has this unbelievable omniscient mind, this capacity to see and to know, this capacity to give, to heal. He has a beautiful, peaceful, smiling face. He's looking at you and all the people of your life with just love and kindness. He's welcoming you. He has no judgment towards you. So however it is you're turning up today, is perfectly fine. It's just accepting you exactly as you are. So just spend a moment just contemplating this image above the crown of your head. And if it's too difficult to imagine a visualization, or to all the little bits and pieces, we kept it quite simple today. And that's okay. Just imagine blue light above the crown of your head. It's as simple as that. You don't have to go into all the detail if it's too much for the mind. And understand that Medicine Buddha is the embodiment of all enlightened beings and their incredible qualities. And try and feel peace, compassion, kindness, and love emanating from him, this holy being above the crown of your head. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Supreme Assembly by my practice of giving and other perfections. May I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. So we'll do the 4 immeasurable thoughts. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. And may all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that hold some close and others distant. And this prayer is to the Medicine Buddha, to the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha. Medicine Guru, King of Lapis, or it's King of Sapphire Light here, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. So now imagine just like rays of light, white light, flowing down from the heart and body of the Medicine Buddha. And this light fills your body and purifies all disease and afflictions and the cause of these problems, which maybe is your negative karma and delusions and mental obscurations. And all these negativities leave your body in the form of thick black liquid, like engine oil. And your body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. And you can imagine at the same time that all other beings are purified in this way. And so maybe if there's a person in your life that you're thinking particularly of today, maybe you can imagine this happening to them. And you can perhaps even also imagine Medicine Buddha on the crown of their head and light pouring into them. So we'll just imagine this as we recite the mantra, Medicine Buddha mantra. O Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Su Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Ta Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha. So imagine that you and all those beings around you, that one person maybe, have actually received all those excellent qualities, have been purified from all those negativities, and your body feels blissful and clear. And now imagine that light again flows from Medicine Buddha's heart and fills your body again completely. And this time it's golden light. And this time you're receiving all the realizations of the path to enlightenment and all those incredible qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So love and kindness, compassion, clairvoyance, this capacity to see beyond, this ability to help, to heal, to know exactly the right thing to say when your friend needs you. So you have power of speech, power of your mind, power of your heart as you recite the mantra. Om Dayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So Dayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Suwa Tayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Suwa Tayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So Tayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So Tayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Tayata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So. So imagine that you and all those beings in your life have actually received all those excellent qualities of the body, the speech, and the mind of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. You have received the blessings and the inspiration of the Medicine Buddha in your heart. You can take this with you as you move through your day. But first, imagine Medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into you through your crown, comes to your heart, and your mind becomes one with the enlightened mind of all those Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And just rest your mind for a moment in that state that is blissful and clear and peaceful, restful, and free from its usual busy thoughts and restlessness, conceptions, opinions. And really try and feel that this is your true nature, not all that other stuff. Okay, so let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy that we've created together doing this meditation to bring physical and mental health and happiness to all sentient beings, including all those people of your life. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day. Thank you so very much. Lots of love. I look forward to seeing some of you tonight. Goodbye. And Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you.